Hey friends, it's Natalie Rose Martin, founder of Arbor Vitae Mystery School, where I teach tools for New Earth stewardship. One of my favorite tools for New Earth stewardship right now is a private express trust, and I want to tell you all about the elements of a trust. But first, why would you want a private express trust? Well, it takes assets out of the public jurisdiction and into the private jurisdiction where you, as a trustee, could have more control, sovereignty, and dominion over the assets. If you need to know more about jurisdiction, check out the video Jurisdictions of Sovereignty. That lays it all out for you very simply. Okay, so let's look at the elements of a trust. The most important elements are the three primary roles: the role of grantor, trustee, and beneficiary. Additional elements are the trust res, which is the term for the trust property, whatever is owned by the trust and held in stewardship by the trustees, and the trust constitution, which is the document that enumerates all of the elements of the trust. So, if you're considering creating a private express trust to steward assets, it's really valuable to start contemplating these roles right away. Who are the trustees? Who is the grantor? And who are the beneficiaries? Because a private express trust is built on the elements of a contract, the grantor's role is actually brief and fairly minor compared to the role of trusteeship. The grantor simply grants some property into the care of the trustees for the valuable consideration of the trustees managing the property well for the chosen beneficiaries. Both trustees and beneficiaries can be either an entity or an organization or individuals. So, if you're considering this path of stepping into New Earth stewardship or stepping into trusteeship for yourself, here are some things you'll want to consider. When choosing a grantor to initiate the contract of the Private Express Trust Constitution, you'll want to choose someone who is close to you, but not too close. Someone who trusts you to be a good steward of the property that will be held in trust, and who might be available if ever needed for consultation, but largely will not have anything to do with the operations of the trust. Now, when choosing co-trustees, we want to look a little closer to home. These are people that you deeply trust. These are people that you would trust to care for your children if you weren't able to. These are people who you would trust with your bank account, with your company. These are people that you can navigate conflict with and co-create generatively together. Now, in choosing beneficiaries, we want to consider both who we want to take care of and who will contribute to creating the world that we want to see in the future. So if you have children, that's an obvious choice for a beneficiary for a trust. And whether or not you have children, there are likely organizations that you can see are contributing to building a future that you would want your children to live in. Those are also excellent beneficiaries. So that could be spiritual organizations, regenerative agriculture projects, and other creative endeavors that you appreciate and want to see more of. Now, we get deeply into all of these aspects and elements of creating a private express trust and step-by-step instructions for how to create your own in Establishing Trust, which is offered by Arbor Vitae Mystery School. And you can find a link in the description of this video for that course. There's also a link for a free Outer Sovereignty Starter Kit that is the foundational knowledge that you'll need for establishing trust and is very empowering information to have either way, whether or not you ever decide to create a private express trust. The Outer Sovereignty Starter Kit is full of empowering steps that you can take right now to create more freedom for yourself, your family, and your business. So I invite you to help yourself to that, and I'll link that in the description below as well. So I hope this video has sparked some curiosity in you and given you something to think about in the realms of private express trust. And is this something that you might want to create for yourself? Let me know in the comments below and let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you next time.